Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry I had to do that, but technical difficulties. Alright, as you can see guys, I know I showed you guys these Harbor Freight $3 boxes. This is what I'm going to be kitting up this next painting. So I printed out all my DMC codes, and now I'm just going to sit here and cut these and kit up. And I usually do the DMC codes from lower to high, from low to high, and I label my storage boxes that way. And what I will do is I am going to put this right on here the best way I can, and that's going to be 150. And as you can see, it does not get in the way, and that's good enough for me. So sorry about the crinkle. Actually, I'm not, but us diamond painters love to make noise. And I'm sorry, certain people don't like it, but oh well. Alright. And then what I usually do is I try to organize these in lower numbers, lowest numbers first. And then I cut the bags open and I put the bag, I find the bag that says 150. And I put it in this container, and so on and so forth, and that's how you kit up. So like 152, what I usually do is, before I do all that, I'll get these in some kind of order. So what I do is I put all the 200s, all the 4s, the 8s, try to get some kind of organization here before 37s, yeah, 37s, 30, these are 38s, these are 38s, here's 150, so the 100s, these are the 8s, these are 37s. I'm going to keep 37s over here for right now. 37s, 9s, 2s, 9s. Gotta have some kind of order, guys. I'm not too organized that much, but I'm trying. You gotta give me that. 38. Pretty colors. 316. Look at that. The pretty colors. Zoom you in a little bit. Oh, that's a little too much. Oh, sorry, making you dizzy. Okay. So 300s we'll just put here. 38s. 310s. Pretty burgundy 8s. 8s are over here. And blah blah. These are 37s. No, wait. 33s. See, this is, just be careful. If you don't have good eyes, you gotta just check it out. I hate when they put the dark on the dark color, which is printed dark on a dark color. It doesn't go well. But anyway, so that's 33s. These are 3. Excuse the noise in the background. The sun is power washing by the pool, and as you know, I'm right by the pool, and I'll show you. See? So the boys out there power washing the lanai. Okay, and back to here. Alright. So let's see, 700s we're gonna put over here. 700. This is more. These are 36s. So we'll put 36s over here. 600s. We'll put there. 700s we'll put here. No particular place, you know, we're just doing what feels comfortable. 36 hundreds. Let's see, this one is a 300. 33s, we're over here. 700s. 900s. 37s, we're over here. 900s again. 37s. 33s. 38s. And these are 36s. And these are 36s. So basically that's how I do it. I just put them by the hundreds, the 100 number. So, and then what I'm going to do is, this has 2 bags. I'm going to cut this, shake them down, try opening this lorry. And I'm going to hold it and I'm going to empty this thing now. Okay. You want to be careful with these because these containers have to have some weight to hold them down, but I don't know how long these are going to last, but that's okay. So that's the first one, 150, and I'm going to continue kitting this up. So I'm going to take these out, and 150 is going right there, guys. Now the next number, what do I do with my labels? Oh, right in front of me. Is a 152. And this is how I kit up my kits. Now, maybe you guys have an easier way or whatever, but this is how I do it, and everybody does their own thing. Whatever you're comfortable with, that's what you should do. So I am going to put 152 on my container. Ugh. And it's stuck to my finger. The struggle of diamond painting. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of 152. So I'm going to cut them apart. I don't work out of bags, guys. I can't stand it. Do not. I don't like it. So shake, and this is going to fit quite a bit. Hopefully all of these get in here, which I'm sure. So I'm going to do, that's good. Okay. Alright. Cut these bags open of 152. So hopefully everybody's having a good day. I am. I'm just going crazy trying to get everything organized and ready for my family. You know how that goes. Want everything to be just so. So that's what I'm doing in between kitting up and diamond painting. So then there is 152s. So now that you get the idea what I'm doing here. 150, 152, and so on. All in DMC order. I don't put symbols on my my containers. I just go by DMC codes I always have. If I don't, people who have not diamond painted before, if you have an inventory sheet, comes in handy. That's how I match up my symbols against the symbols on the canvas, and then I go to my box and find that DMC code, and that's the color you're going to use for that particular symbol. So for instance, just for example, this is 152 that we just boxed up. The symbol is a C. So I'm going to grab 152 DMC code in my storage containers, and I'm going to look for C's on my canvas, and I'm going to put all that color on every C that's on the canvas. However, I work in sections, so what I do is I cut this into however you want, how big areas you want, set how big it depends on, you know, what you prefer, how big sections you want to make or whatnot. And then I do all the 152s and all the symbols that are on the canvas in that section of that color. So let's continue. Diamond painting is very easy, guys. Don't let square or rounds intimidate you. Try it. Try them both. You'll like it. And then you can make a better decision when you've completed a round and when you've completed a square of which ones you prefer. Me, I like both of them. Anything that has to do with diamond painting except for kitting down and putting drills away drives me crazy. But we all know that. So, okay, so these are 154. So I'm going to go over, and I think the last 154, the last 100ths is here. Don't get intimidated by these little tiny drills. It's a lot of fun, guys. You get lost in it. It's very relaxing. Helps anxiety, helps panic attacks. It helps when you're pissed off. I come in here when I'm angry and I sit and I diamond paint, even if it's for 15 minutes. And you'll see, as you do it, you'll calm down. You'll just get totally lost in what you're doing. And you forget about what the hell you were mad about. At least that works for me anyway. Okay, next is the 200s, which I think I have. Okay. Well, we'll deal with it. So, 221 DMC code. Just checking to see if I'm still rolling. Camera's still rolling, guys. So, yeah, and this makes a mess, but yeah, we'll deal with the mess before we start diamond painting. So I'm going to put 221 on here, go to my 200 pile, oops, and that's going to fall on the floor. Thank God it's closed, because we would have been taking a moment of silence from me. Alright, 221 has 3 bags. Again, separate them, shake them down, cut it open, put it in the container that has DMC code 221. I am very excited for doing this painting. She is gorgeous to me. Anyway, I love her hair. She's got a pretty face. I love the flowers around it. It's gonna look freaking awesome. So then 221 is done. Okay. So we'll get this 21. Now the next DMC. This takes a little bit, but you know, when you're diamond painting, you always have to organize your drills or yarn, whatever paints, whatever colored pencils, whatever your craft you're working on. So, always got to do some kind of preparation before you start actually doing your projects. This I really don't mind, because as soon as I'm done, I get to place drills on my canvas and make that beautiful picture. She is so beautiful to me. I just love this painting. And I think I got this from, again, Home Fun. When I did an unboxing a while ago. It's been in my stash. So we're on 223. 223 has quite a few packets. So we're going to just separate them. Again, hope I'm not yelling, guys, but it's kind of a little loud over here. It might be a little loud for you guys, but I'm sorry. Alright, so they're not coming out, guys, when, you know, they're not falling out. So if this needs to lean until you get some weight in there, it'll be okay. Don't be afraid. As long as you're doing them over the table, they're not going to go anywhere, unless you have like tons of static. Which, for anyone who has not diamond painting before, again, how you can control static is how I control it, or whatever. But I take dryer sheets and I'll cut little pieces, like little squares of the dryer sheet. And one dryer sheet goes a long way, and I put them in with the drill. And not only you'll get no static, you will get pretty smelling drills. So these pretty much hold, I think there's like 200 drills in each pack. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's about 7, and I still have room, guys. 7 packs of drills. Oh, shaking today. I'm sorry. 7 packs of drills fit in there, and I can go a lot more. So I try to clean up as I go. So this bag will just, yeah, clean up a little bit, because usually it ends up on the floor, which you need to vacuum and shampoo this rug anyway, but not right now. Okay, the next one, 224. I try to do this as I go, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. 224. DMC code 224. And I am so happy I got this label maker. My husband bought this for me for Christmas. Right here, guys. Love it. But if whoever, you know, I don't know how much this was because it was a gift, so, but if someone can't afford to get one of those, all you do is you can get a little piece of paper, cut them out in squares, or however, circles, or buy little round labels from the dollar store, or you can just use a sheet of paper, write with permanent marker the symbol and or the DMC code, however you prefer. Get a piece of Scotch tape and Scotch tape it to your container, and you're good to go. Should be nothing, you know, stopping you from diamond painting. These diamond paintings are cheap enough if you go to AliExpress, and just beware there is a wait, so you will be waiting at least a month or less for your diamond painting. So always make sure you go to Walmart or Hobby Lobby or Michael's to take care of your diamond painting addiction while you wait for Chinaman. Otherwise you will go through serious withdrawal. I know. So the next last 200 series is 225. This is all there is to of kitting up, guys. It's easy, very easy. Okay, I'm gonna lay that down, and there's 4 packs of the 225, which is a pretty peach color. Peachy, peachy, just peachy. So, again, cut them apart. You get the gist of this. I know you do. And that's basically, oh, hitchhiker in there, blue one. And I don't see any blue in this painting. However, that's another thing I wanted to bring up, guys. When you're diamond painting, people who haven't diamond painted before, you're going to sometimes see some weird colors. Like, especially doing faces and whatnot, and shadowing. It's basically shadowing. You'll be like, okay, you know, especially if you're doing, like I did a diamond painting of my mom, and I'm like, she didn't have purple in her face. What the hell, you know? Why are these people sending me purple? All in the shading, guys. If you don't, do me a favor. Do the diamond painting the way it tells you to do it. And at the end, take a look at your diamond painting before you change it or take diamonds out and replace them with different colors and whatnot. Please stand up, look at it from a distance before you change it, because all it takes is one color to screw the whole painting up if you change it. Or, you know, so before you change anything, step back, because these paintings are really not meant to, diamond paintings are not meant to look up close. Some of them have enough detail depending on the size, depending on what's going on in the paintings. You know, it really, really depends on, you know, how much detail you got in the painting. But the more colors you have, I find, in one painting, the more shading, the more details start popping, and it's just so, it's such a, this is my favorite craft to do. And I do coloring on my channel, not very often, sometimes at night. Oh, sorry guys, I have to let the cat out. Of course they got it. Something has to interrupt me. It's either a cat or family. Okay. Go, hurry up. Sorry about that, guys. So, alright, what number was I working on? Okay, so we're in the 300s. So 300s, guys, are over here. 309, there's one packet. Oh my god. Look at that color. Oh yeah. That's a pretty, like a pinkish red. It's not like 666. Red is, the reddest you can get is a 666. And I know a lot of people don't like that number, but you know what? It makes a pretty drill. Yes, it does. So 309 is done. Next is, oh, our favorite colors, guys. Now, if you haven't learned with me, I love confetti. And confetti, for diamond painters, for beginners, is when you have a painting that has, like, I don't know, lots and lots of color in one specific section. Love it. I love changing colors. To me, doing the graffiti, it just brings the painting out. It starts showing you what it's going to create. And 3 pens, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guys, just so you know, a lot of the inventory sheets usually tells you on your inventory sheet, you're going to see the symbol, the DMC code. Sometimes they give you quantity, sometimes they give you bags. In this case, they gave me quantity of drills that I should have in altogether, and how many bags. So say for 310, there should be 10 bags. So I counted 10 bags. That's how you do inventory. And then I check it off, and then I usually write good. Oh, by the way, this has 39 colors in this one painting. So it's going to be very pretty. Alright, so let's see if we can get the 10 bags of 310 in this Harbor Freight container. And if not, guys, don't like stress out about it. So what? You use 2 containers. And you don't have to use Harbor Freights. You can go to the dollar store, get little Tupperwares or whatever. You work out of baggies, whatever is easier for you. You have to make that decision. And the more you diamond paint, the more you kit up, the more you do it, you will start realizing what you're more comfortable with. And you might change your way you store things. You might, change your system. And that's okay, I mean, there's it's all right. So I've changed my way I kit up like 3 times since I've been diamond painting. And I love my containers. The more the better. I'm a container girl. I'm a container kind of girl. Yeah, I am. So, it's a beautiful day, sunny day in Southwest Florida. And I'm not saying that to, I know some of you girls have snow and crappy weather. I tell you that because maybe it'll bring somebody sunshine today. Just, hearing it, looking at it, whatever. Okay, guys, so guess what? 10 bags fits in this container. And I probably can get maybe 1 or 2 more without it being, shaky, without it being full where they're going to start like sticking to the rim or whatnot. So these are good sized containers for a diamond painting. So I got these again. I know I did this other video about the storage boxes, but Harbor Freight, $3. I think they were actually $4, and I had a coupon, and it ended up being $3 a box. And there's 25 of them, little containers, in this little box. So 2 of them, you got 50 different containers you can put drills in. So you can have a painting with 50 colors, and you'll fill this up, and you can kit it up. So the next drill, we're still in the 300s. I don't know how long this video is going to go or let me take. I don't know if the first portion of my video is going to be included in it. I have no idea, depending on how YouTube feels at the time. So we'll see. So the next one is, we're in the 300s, and this is 315. So on my inventory sheet, DMC code 315 has 15 bags. So again, let's see if we can fit 15 bags in one of these containers. And like I said, guys, if not, make 2 containers. Or some people that I know, diamond painters that I know, what they do is they fill their containers and then they leave the rest in the bags. And as they need them or as it gets low, the container gets low, then they refill. Me, I just like to I don't care if I have 5 to 6 310, containers with 310s in them. I just don't like bags around. Drives me crazy, which is a short trip. So let's see if these 15, I'm curious. I am not sure. This is my first time using these Harbor Freight containers, so I'm very curious to see if the 15 bags of 315, which is a pretty burgundy color, in one of these containers. We shall see. We know we can get 10 in here. So, let's see. All you can do is trial and error, guys. Trial and error. Gotta try. Shake them a little bit. And so they don't go all over the place, leave it on the table and shake it. Because if you pick it up and start shaking it, they fly all over the place, go in the carpet, and then you might run out of drills. And I just made a mess with my drills. So what I'm going to do is, I know it's disgusting, but I'm going to lick my finger and pick them up like that and put them in the container. Because it's the easiest way to do it. Shake. Let's see. Okay. So. I don't know, guys. I would put. I'm not going to push this. So, I think if I put any more in here, let's see. I'm afraid to put any more. So there is, there's about, well, maybe I'll put, I don't know. With it being to the rim, I would put one more. I have 4 more bags in here. So what I'm going to do, I don't feel comfortable putting any more in here. Actually, maybe I can. Hold on. I'm curious. Maybe I can. Let's do it. And if it starts spilling over or being inconvenient for me, I will put I will make another. Oh, it's still going, guys. Maybe I can. Let's see. And then we'll know how many you can put in this container without it getting caught. And I'm shaking it a little bit, and I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm going for it. This is bag 15. I'm going for it. Now, some will like it up to this. Some will drop one. Alright. Shaky, shaky. I'm going to pat this down a little bit. This might be too full for some people, but oh shit, now one just dropped between my table. Oh well. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now. Alright. And you know what, guys? Well, alright. This is exactly what I'm talking about. 15 is too full in here. So I'm saying maybe 13 to 14 bags you can fill in here. So what I'm going to do, I have 50 containers and I only have 39 colors. I am going to make another DMC label of 315. Print it out. Yeah, because it's starting to get, if 15 is too much, so I would say, and you start getting them there, they fall in the creases, you're going to start spilling and all that. So I would go for either, depending on your preference, but I would probably put maybe 12 bags in these. So I labeled another. I'm going to go like this. Now, word of advice, I never go from one container and fill another container, because I spill them all over the place. So I get my handy dandy big tray, or any tray will do, and I'm pretty comfortable with that level. And then I'm gonna, the ones with the funnels, I love the trays with the funnels. And then I'm gonna fill up this one. Oh, sorry guys, freaking too much coffee. Holy crap. Was uncontrollable tremor right there. Alright, so I spilled, but thank God for my drafting table. It's okay. It's called too much caffeine, guys. Holy. Okay, so I have 12 in here and maybe about 3 in here. So there's my 315s. So count on like maybe 12 to 13 of these little bags in one of these containers. So there's my 315s. Okay, guys. I'm not sure how many minutes this has, and I don't want to be cut off because then it will come back. So I am going to start in part 2, or actually this should be part 3, but I don't know if my other video is going to upload for me. So we're going to try it. So I will be back.